All right, crew, we are back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the rugged universal mount, also known as the RUM. So, back when I bought my first suppressors, I got a Micro 30 from Rugged. I also got a Razor 762. They were not hub compatible. The mounting device itself is actually affixed to the suppressor, and you are unable to remove it and use different mounting systems. So with that, I think a lot of folks wanted to be able to test out different suppressors, Anechoic, dead air, and other hub compatible suppressors on the market. And Rugged, it's been, I guess, a couple years back now, released the RUM Mount. I have not had a need for it until recently. I ordered this actually back in September. It took me 2 months to get this, but I did a video a while back. I have this Anechoic 223 suppressor that I've been itching to get out with. Those come with a direct thread, but I have the Rugged muzzle devices across a slew of builds, including the main one I was picturing running this on is my Brownells BRN 180. So I was itching heavily to get this piece in to be able to start running this can without ripping off my muzzle devices. So ultimately, if you're not familiar with hub, the whole back end here, and again, YouTube's a little weird, so I'm going to do this off camera, unthreads for you to then be able to mount different adapters. All right, so now we have our direct thread mount. Just going to go to the side here. And now we are wide open on the back here. And what I have in here, this grease, I've been playing around with the RUM, just trying to look at it and check it out. I run the Loctite LB 8036 white high temperature anti-seize. I've run that on my Ruggeds on the front caps. That has helped to prevent them from getting seized on there. So I am doing the same on the threads for my RUM mount here. This RUM mount, they do two different versions. This is the tie version. Being the can was tie, I wanted to go ahead and just maintain kind of a little bit lighter of a mount. So I went ahead with the Rugged tie. They also do a stainless steel as well. So one thing you are noticing here is this portion on the back. This is actually the tool to go ahead and torque this down to the can itself. They tighten this down on there, and then once you have it tightened down onto the can, you are able to remove it. As far as how much you are going to torque that, that is 25 foot-pounds. So they do give you the instructions right here on the back of the wrapper. The one part that I was at first a little confused about looking at this, because I'm like, this is a proprietary tool. Let me do this again. Being how YouTube is, I'm going to do this off screen. But you will find all of your wrenches, your armor's wrenches. It's a standard, muzzle device diameter. So any of your armor's wrenches should work for this. And then obviously most of them, you should have some ability to hook to a torque wrench and actually torque it down to the 25 foot-pounds. Let me go ahead and I will mount this on here so you can see what it looks like. Again, kind of sorry that I have to do this off screen, guys, because I disagree with YouTube's policies on this, but I do know folks that have had their pages nuked. So you can see this just mounts right on the back there. And then, once I'm done this, I will probably go ahead and actually torque this down, and then just do the unlocking mechanism on the back here to pop this guy off. But I'm not going to pop that out until I'm actually completed the whole installation process, just so in the event I don't have to fight it back into there. But that is excited to finally have this thing in. It opens doors again to testing out different cans. Not that I don't like my ruggeds. I've had them and love them and been running them for quite some time now, years. But have wanted to try some new stuff, including the Anechoic here. So if you are unfamiliar with them, they do have a sort of low back pressure. Can't use the flow through design terminology due to Huxworks, but they do have a low back pressure design with venting across the front here. Titanium, so nice and light, and then again with the mount here being titanium, trying to maintain that little bit of a lighter weight setup. So pretty excited to get this out there, test it out. Thank you, Rugged, for making the RUM and adding that capability for those of us that have utilized your cans to be able to test out other cans out there. But yeah, guys, that is all I've got for today. Stay tuned. I am still working away at my Geisley URGI build. I did file for another can, which I've mentioned about in my past couple videos, but I did get a Surefire RC2 specifically for my URGI build. The stamp turnaround for that was 2 days and just over 3 hours. So very fast turnaround time. Fastest turnaround time I've had, even when I filed for this during this period where they were getting these fast turnaround times. This was still 34 days for this can. So 2 days, new record for me. I know there's some folks out there getting hour turnarounds. Some I've heard some even less than an hour. But super stoked about that. Definitely stay tuned. We'll be looking at the RC2 here shortly. It's kind of the gold standard of cans. So enjoying or looking forward to getting out there, testing that thing out, and getting some more range content, because I haven't been able to get out to the range lately, guys. So looking forward to getting this thing out there. Looking forward to getting the RC2 and the URGI out there, and just testing a bunch of new equipment that I've purchased over the last few months here. So, but I will catch you guys later. Run, suppress, stay blessed.